Hello, welcome to another episode of Lolcow Pod. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's invite into people to get in. So we have one person watching, so let's wait. The first one we get into is the Twiggy in the room. So I'm looking for a co-host. So if you want to be my co-host, up on and let's talk. Yeah. Yeah, let I'm doing co-host twice. So if you want to be my co-host, up on and try out. Yeah.
Let's get it. Doing the dumb shit for money. But this kind of Twiggy was drawing a lot of lines in the sand that he didn't want to cross. So that's kind of what led to the downfall.
To wear the Chris Chan outfit. I don't think anybody knows who Chris Chan is. I think everybody here knows who Chris Chan is.
No, you're leaving a lot.
So again, what was in a private meeting, Twiggy's now bringing up on the air, because obviously this is on his mind that he has to listen to Mike and it's bothering him.
Yeah.
Now,
just
you're
like
very
Martin.
good at Mike. See, here's the
You're
difference.
anti.
right?
Listen, he's like
Mike,
Jacob. What is that? Is like defiant order disorder Jacob has? That's what Twiggy has.
You can
he has
say-
this defiance disorder where he just has to argue no matter what it is.
You can say what you want, Mike, but look, yes, I faked my wife not having legs. Call me a liar, right? But you faked your divorce.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was at fat camp and she walked in there, I was like, "Oh my god, you have legs!" Like I literally believed that, and I don't know why. I just wanted to laugh because this whole entire time it's just been no legs, and then she walks in and it's just boom. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
Multiple times you faked how much stuff? I mean, who knows how much about you is real? And how many times have you clickbaited your divorce, Mike?
That's because he knew.
So now Twiggy is trying to make Mike snap.
Yeah, so he brought up the divorce. And if you go and look at Mike's videos, the titles or whatever, they are kind of, I'm not going to say leading in a way of divorce or leading in a way, but he put out his problems all to the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zion, when's Twiggy popping through? He's going to let me know on YouTube chat or in Discord whenever he's ready. He's at work and he's trying to wrap some stuff up before his lunch break. He's fortunate enough to, or I was fortunate enough to get his summer's lunch break time to do this interview. So whenever he's ready, I said about 12:15, but it's really up to him. And, but he did tell me he'd let me know as soon as he's done. So it's not clickbait, I promise. It's not clickbait. I'm not going to release the messages, but, we locked this down. And I don't think Twiggy would do that to me.
And it works.
Listen, fuckface. No, let me talk this dumb fuck. I've never clickbaited.
Oh, the barcode isn't working. Damn it, Spook. I can't.
I couldn't.
Let me see. Damn, it ain't working. Okay. We'll get it figured out, bro. We'll get it figured out.
My fucking divorce, you dumb piece of shit. I have a first of all, I have a fucking real relationship that I upload my real fucking problems onto the fucking internet. I don't lie like you, motherfucker.
Okay, what about?
I don't fucking pretend. I don't lie like you, motherfucker, about my
Twiggy, almost ready. Beautiful. Thank you, Twiggy. Appreciate it.
fucking relationship. I show my real fucking problems. Now, if you want a fucking problem, let's go, you dumb fucking stupid fucking bitch. Show the fuck up to my house. You know where I live. Find out. I'm not fucking playing with you, Twiggy. I'll fire your bitch ass right now in the goddamn stream. I will fire you. You want to call me out like that? I will fire you.
I mean, it's just unfair that you get to lie about me.
You're a dumb, stupid, worthless bitch who's been bitching and crying about everything you've been asked to do because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Mono, delete streaming DMs. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Let me go find that real quick. Sorry, guys. The Boomer Report lives. Trust me. It always lived. It never goes away. Damn it. I'm clicking too much, guys. Why in the hell am I clicking so damn much? Oh, man. There we go. All right. Perfect.
If I'm not...
Perfect. Not a clip channel. There it is. Thank you so much, brother. All right. Thank you so much. This is really what it is. This is what I wanted right here. All right. Let's, boom. Sunshine, we're good. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right.
shitting on me constantly. The minute I come back...
Yes. Bitch, this is you letting your fucking emotions consume you, motherfucker. Even though you're fucking calm, you tried to call me out on the fucking show like you're a fucking... I will fire you right now, dude. Steak, switch over to the fucking OBS so I can kick this motherfucker off. I want you running the OBS. I want this bitch off of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so at this point, Mike's just over it, and he let his emotions get the best of him. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? Keep in mind, this is right off the heels of threatening CD-ROM as well. Right on the heels of that. So this is kind of...
And also, didn't Mike say he wanted to see the old Tricky? So, and the old Tricky come out, and then Mike gets mad. So,
kind of force Keem's hand just a little bit.
Run to the fucking Becky Boop network.
Twiggy's ready. Beautiful. All right. Let's get Twiggy on the horn.
Twiggy!
Let's get it.
I did.
Damn it, I closed Discord out. Good job, Ken.
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Boom, boom, and boom. Calling him now.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo. What up, brother?
My camera should work. I just have to find somewhere to put that.
Turning mine on now as well.
This should be good. I'm in the car. I just went and ate.
Hell yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Twiggy!
I'm doing great.
How's...
I'm living life. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, stir up stuff without stirring up too much still. So I've been having fun scheming.
Yeah, I got you. So let me. I'm all fucked up. Give me 1 second, sir. I apologize. Get that here, and
me too.
We should be good. All right. Cause I had to redo my entire thing because I don't stream with anybody. I just do solo streams now, so I had to redo my entire thing. So, but we're good. So, what you been doing since you got fired? Or did you get fired or did you quit? How'd that happen?
I quit. I don't know. I think it looks better on them if they say I got fired. And maybe I was fired and I didn't know it, right? Maybe Keem didn't know I quit. I don't know. I haven't paid too much attention to it.
Yeah.
I had Jethro defending me on Twitter saying that I quit and I wasn't fired. So
I got you. Well,
Jethro's keeping up with the narrative.
Well, you look great, man. You look like someone put in chat, you look well rested, like your mind's clear.
I've been sleeping.
Oh, you've been...
Well, I was sleeping, so me and my wife, we were going to plan a trip this weekend, and it didn't work out. So instead, we went out and bought a Switch 2. So we've been staying up all night playing Mario Kart.
Mario Kart!
That's awesome.
So yeah, I've been just chilling. Haven't really been online too much, decided I was given a chance to take a break. Might as well take advantage of it.
Yep.
Still checked in on some of the shows. I don't have any beef with the LCU as a whole.
Okay.
I have beef with the higher ups right now.
Of course. That's kind of how I see it as well.
Well, I mean, if we want to start from the beginning, right?
Yep.
Mike joins Ozzy.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about how that's going to affect the show. I didn't really want to do any of the scripted nonsense, and I don't mind being a clown. I don't mind making a fool of myself, but that's not something I want to do every single episode.
Oh yeah.
And I made that clear, and we were going to keep on covering Lolcows. We were going to keep on, doing our deep dives we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't really know where to pinpoint the change, but eventually it just became, all right, well, money's down. We gotta do stuff for money. We gotta, the way he would say it is we've got to give them something they're willing to pay for, which is how you want to do it. You don't want to just have people throw money at you for no reason.
Exactly.
But it was a lot of goals that were just like, they were funny, but at the time I was sick. I had just gotten a lung infection, or I was just getting over a lung infection. Okay. And the goal every night was going to be to crawl under my house.
Yeah.
Did it for the first night. Ended up fucking me up. Well, then he asked me, or he brings it up before the show. I say, no, I'm not really feeling the best. And then it gets brought up on the show. Mm-hmm. So then I have to, look like a bitch publicly, I guess, in his eyes. I didn't care.
Yep.
But I told him, I'm like, anything that'll affect my health, any goals that'll make me sick the next day, or anything that, will damage my house, like writing on the wall. Fine if you want to do it. I'm not doing that.
Yep.
So stuff like that was my line. And then that turned into him going to Keem saying that I wasn't willing to do anything at all.
Yeah.
Even though I had gone out, I had caught frogs for 50s and kissed the frogs on the lips. I mean, there was a bunch of different stuff I'd do. I dressed up as a woman. There's multiple clips of me on Ozzy saying I'd never do drag, but I thought it would be funny.
Dude, I'm surprised you actually did. I could never do it. Imagine my big ass is I wouldn't do it, bro. Like I refuse.
Well,
I refuse.
Well, I kind of realized that, like, what's the point of worrying about it, right? Like, it's something funny. My family saw it. My family was, a little concerned.
Yeah.
But it was harmless. It was just me making a fool of myself, which I don't mind. That's why it was such an annoyance when it, got to Keem that I wasn't willing to do anything for the show. And then he kind of just took Mike's word for it, because, Mike wouldn't lie to him. And so that was one issue. The other issue was just everything was I cared more about content than the money, right? I wasn't doing it for money. And I never wanted to get the mindset that I was doing it for money, because that'll kind of change what you're bringing to the table, change your motivation, it'll change your whole reasoning behind doing it, right? Yep. And it'll take all the fun out of it. So I didn't want that, but that's what it became about, and that's one of the reasons it wasn't fun anymore. So that's kind of what led up to the whole crash out. But that the narratives that I was also, like, intentionally, like, I planned that out, and that wasn't the case. I was just tired of being told, I'm not doing what I need to do for the show, and I was at that point putting in the most work I had ever put into any of the streams or shows I'd been a part of.
I'll say, from a viewer's perspective, bro, like, I've met you in person, like, I'd kind of seen you operate. You could tell something in your brain was clicking, like I see this dude going down. Let me continue to push it.
No, and that's the thing, right? So I smile when I'm like not sure what's going on, but when he first started yelling at me, I thought it was a bit. Like, really? He's just yelling, and you can see at one point in the recording when it drops from a smile for a second, that's when it clicks. Like, when he starts, like, coming at me, I'm like, oh, maybe this is real. But then it got to the point where I didn't care if it was real, because it was at the moment where he's yelling at me that I was like, you know what? This isn't worth it. I'm not gonna be treated like I'm some kind of, I don't know the best way to put it. I don't want to say puppet, but a pawn. Yep. Because I was a part of the show to entertain, right?
Yeah.
And if I can't entertain the way that I'm supposed to on the show, since it's not my show, then then it's probably not the place for me.
Yep.
If I'm not like he brought up the point multiple times that I don't know how to do content, and if that's the case, then probably not for me.
Yep.
And I have no problem walking away from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Twitter. Yeah.
I don't really, there's a lot of people who, yes, this is their dream. This is something they would fight endlessly for. I'm just not that guy.
So the way I was, like, when I got fired from Cafe, bro, like that broke me. Like I was okay with it, and I come to grips with it just because of what was happening. But the audience, like, their support just broke me because the words they gave, right? And that kind of that fucked me up. But it's just, for a while, Keem kept saying, "Don't worry about the money, focus on content." Like this don't even worry about money. But whenever a show was brought up, immediately leaderboard, playboard, how much money you making, always. So that, once you get out and I guess you're fired or quit, whatever, you kind of do your own thing, and you see it from the outside, you get a different perspective. Like when I was initially fired, bro, like I didn't watch shit for like 2 days. I just needed to decompress and just not even worry about it. And then when I went back, I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? And the one thing too is Rastov, right? Like, I know how you feel about Rastov. We probably feel the same about Rastov, bro.
I like Rastov personally. I don't like the business side of Rastov.
Okay.
So when it comes to the entertainment side, I don't know if it's two different people or what, but Rastov as a person, I like him. Good guy. Rastov as a businessman / entertainer, whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea.
Well, he made a lot of comments about what he did for Ozzy, and like Ozzy was his, and like I guess criticizing you and Steak or whatever. How did that make you feel? Because you were one of the building blocks of Ozzy, regardless of what people want to say.
I was
I wasn't bothered.
You weren't bothered at all?
Sorry to interrupt. No, because at the beginning of Ozzy, like it was kind of a pain because Rastov was so worried about like fan perception, viewer perception, and he would do polls on who was everybody's favorite host, like which host do you prefer. And for like 3 times in a row, I came out on top, and then I basically went heel. And it was an idea that we both had, was to lean into like being the bad guy so that he would be more liked than I was. It was a big thing that he needed to be liked, right?
So that was a plan?
But yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like a plan. It was just like I wanted to be the bad guy. It was working for Becky at the time, because this is when Becky was like at her most profitable.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can get Hate Dodo. So I mean, it was my idea. I want to be clear about that. It wasn't Rastov's idea.
Okay.
But he would get in his head about like, he's going to be fired. Like he doesn't have the talent required. And I told him that he did have the talent. The only thing that was getting in his way was confidence.
Yeah.
Right. Now Rastov is ultra confident. And while I respect it, he's not my cup of tea business mode. Behind the scenes, like him a lot. You got to be able to set apart business from personal, especially when it comes to streaming, because you'll be at each other's throats one day.
Yeah,
you can't really let that affect anything off screen.
I'm with you. I get that, dude. So some people ask questions, and I'm just going to ask these questions just so that way they can understand. Would you ever go back to the LCU as a host, and if do you have any conditions for you to go back?
Oh, I've made my conditions very clear. And they are outrageous, unfair, and impossible, but it's funny. So I would need a sign-on bonus of $10,000, and I would need an apology video saying that I'm right from Mike on both the Kid Behind the Camera channel and the Angry Grandpa Show channel. Those are my conditions for coming back.
Twiggy.
I said for me to come back, I'd want to be solo. I wouldn't want to co-host. I would just want to do my own thing, and I would not want my show on the leaderboard or like looked at for monetary reasons. Those are my, because I'm not here for the money. I've made that blatantly clear. I'm not here for the money. And you were kind of you were the same too. So
yeah,
totally get.
Well, I work a job. My wife works, and we've also got savings, and I've got little side hustle. Excuse me, I've got side hustles here and there. So.
Yeah.
I didn't look at this as a side hustle. I looked at this as A good mix between like a hobby, but also a job, because you do want to look at it from a job perspective, because there is a business transaction there. People are coming here and giving you their time in exchange for entertainment. So that was something that was important.
I feel like I could, if I looked at this as a job, I would hate it.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that, and it's very different too. I would assume, I haven't really done anything on my channel, and I don't plan to. But it's probably a little different too, doing it on your own channel, because then it's all you, and it can be raw. It can be, as real as you want it to be. And by real, I don't mean like scripting stuff. I mean just like you can put anything out there that you want.
Yeah, it's all you, bro. I get it.
Yeah. But with the network, it's a little different, because there is management there. It is a business. So with that sense, I would treat it like that. But I wasn't going to do anything just completely out there. At least not now. I would have in the past. I didn't have a job I had to worry about.
Yeah.
But not today.
Well, for me, it was just kind of like when you start fucking putting everything behind a paywall. That's hard for me to like do. Like that's very hard for me to do. Just try to to grift. You know what I mean? That's hard for me, because I'm not here for money, so I feel like I'd be lying to the audience. So I'm just trying to grift. So that was the hardest part for me. So,
go on.
No, go. Sorry.
All right, so I was going to add on to that. So like one of the arguments Mike was referring to when he crashed out was like, nobody knows who Chris Chan is. Obviously I know people know who Chris Chan is. They paid $100 for me to order a Chris Chan sweater. So like, and I came onto stream fully dressed as Chris Chan, had the medallion, the sweater, tucked into the blue jeans, no belt, glasses. And Mike wanted me to change out of it and have people donate 100 gifted to get back in it. And I made up all these excuses, because I can't just tell them straight, because then it becomes,
a problem.
Like if they want it, they have to pay for it. And I didn't think that was fair, because they already paid $100.
Oh yeah.
So I could get the sweater. Why wouldn't I just go out and wear it? They already paid for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And stuff like that definitely. I didn't like it. I definitely preferred doing Aussie when it was kind of us just figuring it out, because at that point, if we make it, we're to blame. If we fail, we're to blame. But when you have Mike coming in, it was a whole, I saved you, I saved your show. Look at all the money I'm making you. And it doesn't matter how much money we're making. We could have been making, $10,000 a month in our pockets. Would not matter. It would have. It definitely wouldn't have been as satisfying, knowing that somebody else made me that money either.
Oh, I know. I get that.
At least with me doing it myself, boom, I did it. And they say that I have this aversion to like authority.
Yeah.
But that's not the case at all. I work for somebody where I work right now. I never had a problem, whenever Keen would ask me if I could do something, if I couldn't, I'd let him know, right? But for the most part, I'd say, yeah, it'd be funny, or, it would be good for the show. He never came at me with anything dumb to do.
Yeah.
So it's not an authority thing. I mean, you saw me at Fat Camp. Like, did I have any problem with authority?
You were in it to win it, bro.
No.
You and fucking Grim fucking in it to win it.
Yeah, but now there's this like it was almost like a smear campaign. Because you had Live talking about it, making it look like I was just this impossible to work with person. Then you have Queens going live saying that I was telling a homeless man to end his life. I was trolling him. I was messing with him.
That's the next question I have for you. So, basically, Tina's trailer, how was that? And to segue to that, what happened with the homeless guy? Because she was saying that you were abusing him for days and days and days. She was saying that. What happened with the whole how was her trailer? And then how did that lead into the homeless man?
The trailer was fine. There was no issues, no conflict. They did say I had a loaded gun, 100% true. I was going to leave it in the car, but I didn't feel comfortable leaving it in the car. So I asked if I could bring my bag in, made people very aware what was in my bag.
So you told them.
And they knew. How else would they have known about it? I'm not just going to flash it. I'm perfectly licensed to like carry. For one, but two, that's private property. So that's where my license kind of wouldn't work if they didn't want it there. So I'd have to get permission.
Yep.
All right. So like, but with the homeless guy, he was weird. He was talking to himself, having conversations, but he was there enough to know that it wasn't real. And at one point he did get butt hurt. And off camera, I went up, I apologized to him. I hugged the guy before I left, and Tina knows this.
Did you touch him?
Like, did I touch him? We hugged.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like aggressively,
him-
because someone is saying
No.
that they're alleging you punched him.
No.
Okay. All right.
Like, did
Pretty
Steak
good.
verify that? Because
Okay.
he wouldn't. It didn't
Pretty
happen.
good.
Yeah. So basically,
The
they're saying
worst
that.
I
Yeah.
did.
Go ahead.
The worst I did was my AirPods fell under her couch. They left to go drop Mike off. They told me to go inside and find the AirPods. So I woke the homeless guy up, so I wasn't just like searching around him. And then I
Okay.
told him, I appreciate it. Sorry for being, a little too hard on you. And then we left it at that.
I got you.
Like they're also like they also tried to have this story that I broke Tina's car window.
So people
But,
were
like-
saying it could have been you. The other people, Savage said she thinks it's Albert. That's what she said. We're going to get into that later on the stream after you leave. We're going to get into the whole thing there. All right. So Han Solo wanted to ask, what is your most memorable moment on stream? Like, what was your best memory in the LCU, you think?
Oh, my best memory from the LCU. There's a few, but my most recent, like from the second go around, would be the road trip to with Steak. Like going to Buc-ee's, that was a lot of fun.
Buc-ee's.
Going to Tina's was a lot of fun. I don't have any issue with Tina. I know she's got to stand by Mike. I don't like the fact that she made up a bunch of stuff about me, but that's kind of like, I mean, if you know Tina, you know where she comes from, you know her history online. That's
Yeah.
par for the course. So I kind of knew that was going to happen.
Mhm.
Gidgey going along with it. She's in it for the content. I'm not really worried about that. Anything can be said about me online. I'm not really going to care because I've got enough people around me in real life that, I've got structure in my real life. I don't need the same structure online. I don't need people. Look, there's people who have started all kinds of just rumors, just viewers and trolls and stuff.
Of course.
I'm not bothered by it.
That's how it goes, bro. That's exactly how it goes.
I think it's funny. Like they were going with this whole narrative on Queens. I should have had some popcorn. I was enjoying it. I wanted to know what I did next. Like
Yeah. What?
it was fine.
So a lot of
And
people.
as I said, I don't have any beef.
I'm with you. A
Move
lot of people are asking about like if you would do your own, kind of like I did, kind of like your own thing. Would you consider doing that, and what kind of content would you want to do if you did your own thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even be able to tell you because I don't know what I'm good at for one. Two, I don't know what I'd like doing. I definitely like having a co-host. That's the only way I can really stream.
You don't think you could do your own thing? Okay.
Not at the point I'm at right now.
I got you. That's fine.
I struggle to put thoughts together. It's a lot of people have commented that I'm quick-witted and all of this, but no, whenever I get a dinger out there, I'm happy because
Some of the shit you
takes
came
a
up with,
minute.
bro. Some of the shit you come out. How in the fuck did he think about this? Like, I got to give you credit there, though. You're
I
good
always
with
try to think outside of how just your average person thinks.
Okay.
I always because I always struggle to get my thoughts out. I decided to let kind of everything out.
Yeah. You're
that way
unapologetic as well. You're very
it was-
unapologetic.
it was kind of like therapeutic for me because instead of like trying to pick and choose what comes out and sort through everything because it's like a
Yeah.
filing cabinet that's just
Yeah.
completely jumbled up.
Yeah.
I could kind of let everything out and it feels like it helps organize my thoughts. So if I
got you.
think something, I'll say it. It's a good excuse to be blunt.
Hell yeah. So a lot of people loved you and State together, and I know like when they announced that, I was like, yo, this is going to be a damn good show, and I thought y'all did great. I know there was a little bit of issues or whatever, y'all got past it and moved on.
It was minor. We both
yeah.
like the one issue we had. We were both sleep deprived, and like it really wasn't a big deal. We made it a big deal, and I'm happy it happened because we became closer, and we really like. I feel like we rocked it when it came to the show after that.
Oh yeah.
But I wish him the best. If I would come back and work with him if it wasn't for the fact that I'd feel like a sellout, right?
Well,
Like I've
yeah.
already made the
why do you say
decision
that?
to leave.
Tricky.
Well, because I got fired. I said I wouldn't come back. Then I came back.
Yeah.
So if I do it again, instead of protecting my wallet, I got to protect my ego.
Yeah.
It would feel wrong to me,
I
and
got you.
maybe give it time, but also like, I don't know if there's much of a much of a road for me to come back. I mean, Keem sees me as a snake. He's got Wings in his ear. Wings thinks I'm a snake for leaking a video of something that he chose to do.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong by leaking that video. I just want to get into that. I have every legal right to release that video. It was on my SD card. I was told to record.
Yeah.
All right. Not my fault that you had 2 situations in 1 week. You can say it's on site. Also, that's another thing I want to get into. Let me rant real quick.
Go ahead.
So Mike can make threats. Bad. Who else made threats? Anybody else made threats? Because the only person who's allowed to do anything right now is Wings. Wings can make threats to me.
Yeah.
And it's fine. There's no problem, and he's done it multiple times, which is fine. I just want to know what the are there double standards here? Are you tiptoeing around him because you don't want him to leave again? Because it kind of seems like Keem's become a Wings yes man.
Yeah.
I mean, I could kind of see that, but their show is definitely a lot better now that Wings is here. After everything.
Oh, I'm happy Wings is back.
Yeah.
That's another thing I wanted to say is I'm happy he's back. The show feels like it's back. I don't have any issue with that. If he's gonna be petty, I got to be a little petty.
Of course.
My blood.
What do you think about the whole CD-ROM situation? Have you paid attention to that at all?
I've seen a little bit of it. I think he's massively retarded. I think that he is a potential threat to society. Just based off of the fact that he can't. It almost seems like he can't distinguish what's right or wrong, and some are blaming his religion for it. It's not that. It's just how he views the world, his worldview, which could be affected somewhat by his religion, right? But the moral compass is messed up.
Exactly. That's been my whole thing.
So,
Ain't got no religion.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was darker stuff out there on him. He doesn't seem like he can distinguish what's right or wrong, and that makes him more of a threat than somebody who does, because at least they have that holding them back.
Exactly.
And I've always stood by that.
Yeah. So Lunchbox wanted to ask, the very last Aussie stream, I know you said earlier you wouldn't plan to confront Mike, but how did that all just kind of happen? What was did you know that was going to be your last Aussie stream before you went into it?
No.
Okay.
I was like, we're killing it. It would have been dumb for me to just walk away right there when we were killing it, right?
Yeah.
But at one point, the bad outweighed the good, and so it all starts out. We're trying to get the VC, the Aussie VC.
Yeah.
Right. So we set a goal to do it. Mike says, "Oh no, we're not going to hit the goal." Blah blah blah. We hit the goal, but then on the way to reaching the goal, we did 20s to leave voice messages in the main chat to Keemstar.
Yeah.
Right. A nothing burger, no consequences. It's just a voice message. Yeah. And so Steak sending them for every 20, and then Mike's in his ear basically telling him that Keem's going to be pissed about this. And that he's going to be mad, and then he tells us to take the goal down. He's got Steak freaking out. So then I'm like, Steak, there's not going to be any consequences. This isn't a big deal.
Yep.
And that's where the clip starts. If you want to get respect in the LCU, this is how you do it. So I put the goal back up, and I was going to leave voice memos for Keem.
Yep.
That's literally it. Yeah. It was just Mike was gaslighting Steak, trying to get him to freak out.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Because that would be content, and I didn't like that.
One thing Mike said was that you were never in any of the meetings. Was that true?
No, because we would always have meetings at we would do meetings 30 minutes before the show. That way everything would be fresh.
Because to my knowledge, there was 3 and 4 meetings between that you missed.
No,
that was never a thing.
No, I had never missed a before show meeting. Mike had, because he would be asleep. Now, if they were having meetings during the day, they were doing it intentionally to leave me out because, for one, it wasn't in our group chat.
Mm-hmm.
2, I work, and he knows I work. That's one thing. He has no respect for people who actually work actual jobs. He's made that pretty clear because he's never had to do it.
Yep.
So he shits on blue collar workers. He'd always make fun of the fact that I took my job so seriously. It was just annoying.
Yeah, that's fucked up to do, because that's one thing I always said. I was never going to quit my job for the LCU. I just wasn't. I don't want to have only.
And Keem,
go ahead.
Keem respects that.
Yeah,
Keem respects the fact that we have jobs. It was just Keem let Mike get into his ear because Mike brings a lot to the table, I guess. Because Queens does good, but Queens would do good without him, and he's still there.
Well, he
Like,
did a goal. They did a thing earlier today where they're going to put a goal up on Queens and on Aussie to bring Mike back for just behind the scenes. Like he's not.
No,
going to
he's already there behind the scenes.
Oh, he was already there. Okay, because from what?
No, he never left, and I know that because I know his thumbnail style.
Yeah.
And he's been making Queens, or he was like for the few days after, he was making Queens and Aussie's thumbnails.
Okay.
Because he has a specific way that he overlays the people over the border.
Yeah.
The thumbnails were the same before and after, so he never left.
Because Gidget was saying she was making her thumbnails, and I don't know who was doing Aussie's. Because when y'all went, okay, well that makes sense then. Because
I've seen Gidget's thumbnails.
Well, there you go. Because the only thing is, like I said, it was just said that he was gone, fired. He gave up his ownership to all the shows back to Keemstar when he left or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not going to call.
Do you think Queens are coming up with their ideas themselves? Come on.
No.
Come on.
No. Still there.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing too is, they all said for what Gidget and Tina said, and Mike even said it. They're one unit, so if one of them leaves, they all leave. And when then none of them left,
that's what they all say.
Yeah,
that's what they all say. When Becky left, Tina was going to leave at one point.
Yep.
When I left the show, if I ever got fired, Rastoff was going to leave. We were in it together. That's what everybody says. You get this, you build this connection with your co-host. You feel close. It feels like almost like family. Up until something better comes up.
Yeah.
Or up until you have to choose between them in the show. That's just kind of how it goes. Yeah. Nobody. That's another thing is, I think friendships are. I don't think there's such thing as gosh, what's the best way to put this? Give me 1 second. I gotta think of my words.
Just say whatever, bro. This is my channel. Say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
No, it's I'm unfiltered. I'm just not as vulgar as like. People would
just don't break TOS. Just don't break
TOS.
I
don't think there's such thing as a non-transactional friendship when it comes to streaming, or at least, and like from what I saw, right? Because people are your friend when it's convenient for them. In the minute that you have something that they can call out and benefit from, it's out there immediately. Look at Rastoff. Look at Cafe, right?
Yeah.
Rastoff was a big Cafe supporter in the beginning. We would call into the show. I don't remember if he would, but I would call into the show. We'd talk about our alliance with Cafe. We were always trying to build up each other.
Yep.
And then something changed there. I think you called out Rastoff for one thing that was fair. And it's different when it's fair and you're not going out and digging, right?
Yeah.
Like if somebody does something, I think it's the network's job to hold them accountable, right?
Yep.
If somebody in the network makes a mistake, it's the network's responsibility to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Right? Because if that mistake leads to something, worse, like if Billy was drunk driving, right?
Yeah.
That could bring down the whole network.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So you have to hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
But then people get spiteful.
Yeah, very spiteful. Trust me, especially when money's involved.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's
one. Oh, sorry. That's one thing. Like, I think one of the benefits that I do have is that I just. Like, I don't care about very much. I'm very careful about what I care about, what I'll put my feelings towards. And it's helped out a lot because then, something comes up, some drama comes up, and I can just go back to my life like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
and
how
I think
was.
that's a skill that
when this was done, I didn't think about this. Like I left this here when I left this room, I'm back to my IRL life. I don't worry about this. Like that's just how I am. Because that's why I said I could never look at this as a job. Because if this was a job, I would hate it. I look at this as a hobby that people want to support, right? So
and it's just there's a lot of issues that come with streaming, and it's not really anybody's fault, right? You're responsible for how you act, 100%. But it's very easy to let stuff take over. Let certain sides of you take over, and it can definitely bring out the worst in you, but it can with just a little more work, it can bring out the best in you, right?
Yep.
Like because of where you are, because of what you're doing, because of the amount of eyes you have on you, you can definitely help people out. And I'm not talking about like giving advice or anything like that. Just being there, being entertaining makes somebody's day easier.
Yeah,
exactly.
So there's a lot of power in it.
Yeah.
I try.
And that's something I like about it. And if I ever do something on my channel, I'm not really going to talk about it. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like to stir the pot. So I think I want to find a way to stir the pot.
You're always a shit stirrer, bro. Always. But
it's just funny. And now I have a reason. And the first time I was fired, I didn't really do anything. I kind of stayed out of the drama. But now I kind of want to battle. I kind of want to, do something dumb.
Of course. Just do what I do, bro. Just stir up controversy. Just do what I do. Just talk about everything and just say fuck it.
Yeah.
But the LCU's safe. All right, I'm not going to wreak havoc on the LCU. I still respect all of the shows.
Yep.
Even the retards who were spreading lies about me, like Gidgy. You racist bitch.
Oh,
she's racist. Don't give a damn what anybody says.
No, dude. And well, who's racist? Is it the actor or the writer?
Good point. Yeah. Good point. So real quick, two other questions. If you could pick a host in the LCU to do a show with, who would it be?
Xylee. I'd love to do Reaper. Reaper would be fun.
Xylee.
Because we can just as easily entertain together while being civil as we could arguing. And me and Xylee like calling each other out, but she'll just as often give me her support and help structure me.
Yeah.
So I came out first time I left the LCU, I hated Xylee. Second time, I think I got a better understanding of her.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Reaper would be cool.
Do you still talk to Steak or anybody else at all, or did you just cut everybody off?
Me.
I haven't cut anybody off. It's just I don't message people, right?
Okay.
When I'm going about my day, if my wife wants to talk to me, I'll message her, I'll text her, but sometimes it's a few hours later. I'm working.
Yeah.
Right. Then when I'm at home, I'm cut off from everything.
Yeah.
So
I get
it kind of just if I think about it, I will, but I've never been a big texter.
Okay. Someone else asked, do you know why Rastov hates me so much?
Probably because you held him accountable once. You probably called him out on his poaching. Probably when it all started is when you called him out on his poaching back in the day on Cafe.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of confidence, but it's very easy to break through. Very emotional guy, but just as easily willing to take advantage of those emotions to benefit from them.
I know I pissed him off one time because I said, which I understand why he thought this, but at the time I didn't. I was like, I'm not going to speak on your relationship, but I don't know how in the hell you have time for your fiance when literally you're in all the shows, you're in all the chats, you're so involved, and you have to sleep at some point, bro.
No, 100%. And that was his excuse for. I was working full time. We were at 2 to 4. Mm-hmm. We wanted that 12 o'clock time slot because it just makes sense, right? And plus, you have Billy going back to back on shows.
Yeah.
And then you had Rastov going back to back on show.
And now I'm in that 12 a.m. I'm in that 12 a.m. time slot going against balls.
Shows at one point, I believe. No, balls never went right. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But the point is, we wanted the 12 o'clock time slot, and Rastov said he couldn't do it because that was, after that was the only time he got to spend time with his lady, and it was for 1 hour a day, right? What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Bro, my wife would literally leave me if I only had 1 hour a day for her, bro. That's not.
No, but it's just not true, and it's clearly not true. It's just thrown out there so people feel bad for him. That way, they send more money to balls so that they get to keep their time slot.
Yeah.
And then they even said that 120 is a fuck you to Ozzy. Cool, right?
Yeah.
If we deserve it, we'll get it. I'm fine with that. But emotional manipulation is just something I don't like to play with. Because it's almost like you're brainwashing people to do your will.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'd rather get honest money. But we're blue collar workers, kid. All right, we're all about honest money.
That's it, bro.
You scam a woman who don't know nothing.
Straight up. I tell people all the time, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm entitled to shit. I just hope I put out a product where y'all feel y'all want to support it. And I just don't think that's for the LCU. I just don't think a host like that is for the LCU. It's just so money driven. And again, I brought this up before. It's like, you know, Keem says focus on content, don't worry about money, but it's always leaderboards and playboard. That's all they focus on. And I'm like, I would. That's why I said if I come back, I don't want my show on the leaderboard. Like, I don't.
I mean, some of your biggest YouTubers out there, they weren't doing it for money. They were doing it for the love of the craft. A lot of them started before you could even make money off of it. Even Keem started before you could make money off of it, right?
Yep.
But like you think of like for gaming, like PewDiePie, Markiplier, they both started long enough. They've both been doing it long enough to remember before you could make money.
Yep.
And you know, at one point they may have, you know, upped their content. They may have like done some stuff for money, but at the end of the day, PewDiePie's still not making videos for money. He has it all now. That's what's right. But even like in 2016, when he was still growing his channel, I don't think people were going there and supporting it to give him money. I think they were doing it and supporting it to be entertained, and that's all that mattered was entertainment.
So someone brought up the fact that Gidgey keeps on bringing up goals that you had met that you never did. I guess there
were goals we didn't meet. The only goal I met that I never did was going to Tina's house to upgrade her equipment. That was supposed to be this weekend.
There was supposed to be a couch. There was a couch goal. Evidently,
we never reached it.
You didn't reach it? Okay.
No.
Because she keeps saying that like you scan the audience by hitting goals and never doing them, because people brought up the fact, because I think it was yesterday they changed the goal 3 different times. And we never reached it. It's literally that simple. And I put that in her chat. She ignored it. Beautiful. So did y'all have did you have a chat with Queens, just y'all, like Aussie and Queens? Okay.
No, I mean, I have Gidgey's number, but I've never really messaged her about anything. But like, that's one thing. She'll switch up super fast. Any of the hosts who work with Gidgey, just don't trust her. It's that simple.
Okay.
She's probably the fakest in the LCU, which is why she's been so good at it so fast.
Yeah. Did she ever say anything? Did she say anything to you in messages and then do a different thing on camera that you remember?
Not really. She would act like, you know, we were cool before a show, and then she'd go in and like start shit talking us. Kind of like the time you remember when she came in talking about how reaction content was lazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, then after that, you know, she apologized. She was all nice, and then she was like, "I'll apologize on the show tonight." And then she goes on the show and doubles down.
I got you.
Like, it was just stuff like that. I mean, that very simple. But where it got me is Gidgey was like a big supporter of me, and then, you know, Mike is gone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand she probably feels like she doesn't have the talent to do it without Mike, but like, once again, I'd rather be successful in something doing it myself than have somebody basically taking all the credit for it.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's another misconception, is that Mike came in and saved the show. When Mike came in, we were already on the up and up. Before Mike was hired, we did a $700 stream.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like egotistical, but almost all of the ideas that made money, they weren't even Mike's ideas.
Really?
Like maybe 3 or 4 of them were.
Okay.
But like going to Tina's house for a camping stream, me and Steak planned that together. Nothing to do with Mike. Mike made it happen, right? But that was our idea.
Yeah.
And we probably could have gotten away with that without him. The going under my house to write names in the crawl space, that was my idea, because Mike wanted me to write them on my wall. The Boggerito, eating anchovies and sardines, that wasn't Mike's idea. That was my idea.
Yeah.
He wanted us to eat something weird, but I came up with, you know,
that stuff.
The idea to do that. All of the Lolcow stuff, that was me and Steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
But somebody else gets the credit for it.
Yeah.
What I didn't like is we were coming up with most of the ideas. Mike would put our ideas into show notes.
Yeah.
With like a basis of like how to, like just a layout of what we're going to talk about, right? Not a script.
Organized. Yeah.
And that was awesome. That was that really helped structure the show.
I got
but you don't get to take credit for everything. You don't get to take credit for all of the success, right? Because you could be probably the most talented person in the world. If you got 2 people who don't have the talent to stream, then it's not going to be a successful show.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird power play.
Let me ask you this before you go, because I think how much time you got left you can be with us?
I haven't looked at the clock, but I got to go to Lowe's and get bolts.
It's 12:56.
All right.
Just a heads up. So when the whole A circuit, B circuit thing was a thing, right? And I got fired off cafe or whatever. What did they tell you about that was going to happen? Did they tell you anything that was going to happen?
Ken really wants me to break that NDA.
Then don't. Then don't.
I don't care. Yeah. All we knew was that you were getting fired. Didn't know if it was real or not. And it was just because Mike cracked a joke about it. That was it.
Okay. So,
but other than that, don't know. Didn't talk to Keem about it. When Keem talked to us about the A and B circuit, we thought it was real. We didn't know it was going to go away. We knew something big was going to be set up. We did not know Becky was going to come back. That's why I was visibly pissed about it.
Yeah. What they told me was Mike's going to show up. He's going to talk to you and just go with it. I was like, all right. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
So
like when I did see Becky on screen, though, I knew that you'd be back. I knew that they'd switch the channel over to Dolls. I just didn't know what was going to come next after that.
Yeah.
The firing was a shock to all of us.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was heated when that shit happened because I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Weren't you working in the BBU, Ken?
Because I'm not. fuck that. Fuck that. I fucking hate her, bro. Did you see her stream last night?
I did not.
Bro.
Is it good?
So whenever you leave, I'm going straight into that. So just listen, bro. You're gonna hear everything. This bitch is so fucking delusional.
You might need help, man.
I'm not going to. So someone actually asked her if she would hire me. And she said, the only way I'd hire Ken is if I change my network to PTSD.
What would it stand for? Like, at least have a plan, right?
Yeah, I know, man. But, bro, that's what I was telling people, too. I was like, look, however I feel about that hog bitch, I would welcome her back before CD-ROM back. Because I'm telling you, I would have legit left the community if they brought him back. Like, because...
dude, there's no excuse.
Buff was saying he'd quit. Nightmare was saying he'd quit. And then I got name dropped because I was in the Discord saying it. Oh. But, it's all fucking dumb. But...
No, it's retarded. But I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, dude. Any final words for anybody?
Shout out to all the people who supported me. I appreciate you. Yep. Shout out to all the people who hated on me. You made this monster.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keemstar for lying about firing me. I guess, and sweeping for Mike multiple times. Other than that, I think I'm good.
Well, I'd love to have you on again if you ever want to come back on the show. We just shoot.
Yeah, I'm down. Especially on a weekend if you do weekend streams because I can be at the setup. I won't be
in the car. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, brother. As always, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. Peace.
Yes, sir. You as well.
So that was a Twiggy interview. Hell yeah, that was awesome. So let me get out of this. Get back to here. And we are good to go. Thank you, everyone, for the questions for Twiggy. I definitely appreciated his time. Let me make sure the can't cam is good. Yeah, can't cam's good. All right. Cool. So he had some nice little choice words for everybody. Hopefully y'all got some clarity on some stuff. Obviously, every single question that wanted to be asked, because it's always one of those where, like, later on you're like, damn, I wish I would ask this question. But I try to get all the questions asked that you guys put in the chat. So thank you all for that. We definitely appreciate it. So we can go ahead and go straight into the hog. The hog. So she did her return last night, and she basically whatever. We're just gonna get into that one real quick and go ahead and share this with y'all. So let me know if y'all want to watch the little piggies instead. Because this is a lot more entertaining than that hog bitch.
Yep.
Straight up. So let's let this shit play.
All right. Well, the trolls are back because I have the chat open to everybody. That's why. Lee, it's good to see you again. Oh, the TTS sound. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Okay. Audio mixer. Let me add it here.
Shut up, you dumb bitch.
Settings. I've paid all the people who undo this. I've paid all the people
who
I have 161 of you here today.
Yeah, so she had 560 some people starting up. Her numbers were going up. By the time Savage came on and started during her stream, fucking just went downhill. So obviously people are going to bring up if she paid Roxy and Savage. Obviously, iVixie said that she got paid. That was on the Chubby stream yesterday morning, I believe.
Yeah.
Time is just fucking misconception at this point. So let's get into the hog and what she's talking about, bro. It's hilarious.
Thank you for waiting for me to come back. I appreciate you. Stuart, I have paid all the people who work for me. So I've paid all the people who work for me who don't owe me more than I owe them. Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Yep. So she's saying this whole thing where she was frauded by Savage and Roxy. Obviously, the burden of proof is going to be on her if and when this eventually goes to court, because according to the ladies last night, it's going in that direction. We're going to get into that one as well. So let's listen to what the plans are. What plan she has moving forward for her channel.
On that topic, so iVixie has been paid. The other two actually owe me money. Don't know what to tell you about that one. If you care about the right thing, you got to tell them to pay me the money they owe. Anyway, so here's what's going on with the BBU. Is the BBU no?
Becky, what are you doing?
More? Is it no more? Or is it still happening? Can you hear those sounds? Can you at least hear the little alert sounds?
No.
I'll update the sounds. I know, sorry. This may come as a surprise, but the BBU is no more. Because now it's called the BBN! The Becky Boop Network. At least you could hear my air horn. All right.
Yep. So now we're going from the BBU to the BBN, the Becky Boop Network. I mean, whatever. I guess if that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I don't fucking know. I never understand it. But her reasoning is fucking hilarious. Let's listen to that.
Right, so the BBU isn't going anywhere. The network still exists.
Yeah.
For now, it's me and Gemini. However, we are changing it from BBU to BBN. I am tired of being so closely associated with the LCU. So fuck that. We don't want the U at the end of the name because the U can get out of here, okay? We don't.
So just because of the LCU and the name that it is, she doesn't want to be associated with that anymore. So she's going to the BBN. Okay. And it's just going to be her and Double C. That's it. Her and Double C making it rain. Making it rain.
We don't want that. So it's the BBN, Becky Boop Network. It should be the BBN, right? That's always made more sense. I mean, I did think of a few others. Like I thought of BBW, Becky Boop World, or BBC. We won't talk about that one.
Yeah, no one cares.
It
Yeah,
is still something I want
Nobody
to build up.
cares.
However,
Yeah.
it's not as much of a priority right away because I am completely changing the type of content that I do.
Wait till y'all hear this load of shit. So she's literally going to insult the fuck out of her audience right now. This is going to be so fucking insulting, and they're so fucking dumb that they don't realize what's actually happening right now. That's the funny part. So let's get into the changes she's going to make and how she's going to try to push this narrative to try to gain some type of support.
And since I'm kind of the cornerstone of the network, I need to rebuild up my own show, most likely for a while, before I bring in new people. BBC Becky Boop Central. Start with making me laugh. All right, but so anyway, here's what's going to happen with my content going forward.
This is golden.
Think you guys are going to like this. It's going to take a
Golden shower.
bit of getting used to. But this is the Becky Boop Show, so I will continue to do everything that interests me. However, what will the crux of the show be? What will the main theme be? What will the main topics be? Yes, break-in Cheeks. For some reason, I thought of like Cheeks and spreading bread with that one. I did know that Michael got fired. Serves him right.
Yeah, so she's obviously keeping tabs on the LCU and what's happening in there. Basically, for those that don't know, she claims she didn't go to Texas. Before she was going to go, or eventually whatever the fuck, she said that her dude got sick or some crazy shit happened. I've heard stories that he's like an 80-year-old man and he's married. Don't know if that's true. Don't care if that's true. But yeah, it's just whatever.
Sucks to suck.
Real quick, anonymous, someone, hey, bruv, awesome stream with Twiggy. Thank you so much. And then FKA, the Ghetto Basement. You're the man, Ken. Thank you guys so much for the cups of coffee you bought me. Greatly appreciate you guys.
Michael. My room is clean except for the parts you could see. Sorry, every part that's not on camera is sparkling. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my God, why am I going to get the giggles? All right, so here's going to be my main type of content moving forward. at least for now, because you guys know strategy around here changes all the time. I will be doing psychic content.
Always. This dumb, improvable, stupid, fucking dumb shit insulting people's intelligences, bro. And let me show the hog real quick to you guys. I know this is a sight for sore eyes, or not a sight for sore eyes. I'm sorry. $5 for a quick one, right? A little quickie, right? A little QV, because she's gonna shovel her little deck. A card's gonna pop out, whatever. $20 for 3 cards. That's a full visit, right? That's a scheduled visit that's gonna be there. And then for $100, you get an hour visit, right? So that kind of sounds like, ladies of the night menus, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But regardless, right? I'm not saying that. Apparently, rumor has it someone donated $100 for the full kit and caboodle, and it never happened. Funny, right? But yeah, no. Oh, and by the way, she has this new thing that's going to fill up while she does her fucking goal, because she still has this $500 bullshit. And the goal for her on this stream was to actually start doing these dumbass videos that she's talking about doing. Just as a side note to you guys, let me show you. So we're at 11:27. If you go towards the very end, she made $253. That's how much she made towards the video series, which means the video series, according to her goal, is not going to happen. What her dumbass is probably going to do is extend it to today just to try to come up with some bullshit. So, yeah. But anyways, let's continue. Let's get back to the cute pigs. Not this fucking hog.
What does this mean? It's not necessarily a bunch of witchy content. There will be some of that thrown in here and there. However, it's going to be a lot of advice from Spirit. That's the advice that I get from the tarot card.
So Spirit is going to be her content. Look at all the little piggies running to mama. Old dried up ass teats. This is just pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Richie Dubs, 150 from Thick Gemini. Yeah, so Double C is $150 of that money she got. So in 3 hours, she got $70 of support from non-Double C people. Let that sink in. It's fucking stupid.
And advice from me. So if you want shitty, ridiculous, wild advice, there you get the Becky Boop advice. If you actually want some good, well-centered advice from Spirit, I could get that for you too with the card.
This pig was just shitting, I think. Hold on, let me go back to that. Look at Double C right here. I think he starts shitting. Yep, he's shitting. Look at that. Look at that, bro. If that ain't her content, I don't know what is. This shit. God. All right, so she's going to be doing tarot stuff. That's going to be her stream. So if her audience wants that, so be it. I'm not going to shit on her type of content. But she's not going to make the money she thinks she's going to make. She's not going to be getting these fucking paychecks that she got during the BBU days or even the LCU days, especially for that matter. But let's continue and listen to her insulting the audience. Just listen.
Boop advice. If you actually want some good, well-centered advice from Spirit, I could get that for you too with the cards. So every show we may have a different theme. All right, today's going to be pretty laid back and open. It's just a Tarot Tuesday, but we might do relationship questions some days of the week, business questions other days. We could do girl world related questions.
Who the fuck would ask her for dating advice?
Yeah, you.
Who in the fuck in their right mind
would
ask this dumb bitch for dating advice? I think there's a certain gentleman named Richie Dubs that could fucking let everybody know what she thinks about relationships and how they work. But yeah, so her entire content is going to be evolved around this thing called Spirit. So if that's what you want, have at it, bro. Have at it.
Questions other days. There's all different themes for every day of the week. So that's going to be one thing, right? The other thing, Amber Heard, sir, thank you for your $2. Actually, they both owe me several grand in damages.
So there it is. She's saying Roxy Savage owe her several grand in damages for the fraud because they supposedly were talking to Keen this entire time, even though we're going to get into their stream to talk about all that. But yeah, dude, this bitch is fucking delusional. Just delusional as fuck. I can't. I fucking can't.
However, so that's where we're going to start. That's going to be the start with tarot stuff now. Oh my God, Ben and I.
There it is.
They're so sweet. He's flies. Lord of the Flies.
So I guess Lord of the Flies is your fucking top donator tier.
That Savage and Moxie over and over. Ew. Oh my goodness. Guys, I've already addressed Savage and Roxy over and over. If you're too stupid to understand, I'm sorry. Go be stupid over in there, chats. Maybe they're more your level. Here it's for the smart people. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, all 100 and some odd people. Because I'm telling y'all, yeah, she had like 500 some viewers when she first started the stream because, you know, it's her return. People are curious, right? But then as the content went on, it just dropped and dropped and dropped. And then when Savage and fucking Roxy went live, it just fucking plummeted. It fucking plummeted, bro.
I know. I thought they were the money makers. Oh, I thought I did nothing. If they're the money makers, let them go make some fucking money.
I keep pausing the pace when she's talking. It's just, you know, instinct. Bro, in the first 20 minutes, they made fucking $300. And that's more than you made all fucking night. Like, just stop. Just fucking stop.
I'm not busy suing them over the thousands they owe me. And damages they cause. Why? Because I don't fucking need to. So I can make my own money. Anyway, here's what I wanted to show you guys. Down below, this purple bar is actually a donut progress goal now that we have. Do you actually see how close we are to the goal? And the goal that we have is going to be for a new video series. Okay?
Yeah, check this out. Check this out. This is just appalling.
Video series because I'm also changing up how I give you guys content. So I'm not only going to be doing streaming anymore. So here's what I have in mind for that. I thought that
you're a dumb fucking cunt. You shouldn't be on the internet. That's what I thought.
True.
All right, there's a lot of updates. Let me start with this one. The Discord. The Discord is no longer a membership perk for this channel. Originally, when I left the LCU, I created the Discord because I really wanted to have a net to catch everybody who wanted to follow me over here. However, DDK, thank you for $5. I like the new list. I'll fix it as soon as my mind stops blanking. I personally felt that the Discord caused more drama than how it helped grow the community.
You think? That's what happens when you let fucking toxic people in your fucking shit. That's what happens. Right. You let these fucking people that belong to these certain communities in there. And from the beginning, she was just trying to get numbers. Just open the floodgates, let everybody in there. The weird fucking people, the doxers, the IRL fucking assholes and shit. That's who you let into your community, Becky. And that's what caused all this dumb shit. So it's your fucking fault. So the Discord, gone. Gone.
So for that reason, we don't have the Discord. The Reddit will become more active, and what's going to replace the Discord as a members-only perk is going to be new videos.
So if you're a member, you get videos. Members-only content. I mean, that's fair. Right? That's fair. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But, you know, no more Discord. So she ain't talking to nobody. She don't want to talk to anybody anymore, guys. You got to pay to talk to her, right? Pay per view. If she's around, you got to pay her to view her. That's kind of what it is.
Oh, Miku-chan, cry some more. Wave your little pirate flag so I could wipe my ass with it. Listen, I might be in spiritual mode, but I could still be a fucking smartass. Don't tempt me. Kimberly, welcome back. I hope you had a great Labor Day. Thank you. You too. I actually have a bit more to redecorate. Here it still says summer, and I have your guys' names written up on the leaves on the wall. But I have to take.
Yeah. So what a great goal. So here's the funny part, right? She put that goal up and it didn't hit. So what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Take that down, and tomorrow.
God, just look, bro. Just look at how psycho,
still
bro.
says summer, and I have your guys' names written up on the leaves on the wall. But I have to take that down.
Look how psycho this bitch looks, bro. Just psycho. Fucking psycho.
Oh, I will still curse a bitch out.
But you will, you dumb hog.
Discord going away. What is replacing it as a membership perk? And this will be available starting as soon as I start making the videos. You saw offline, had to switch it. Of course, Gemini. Thank you for the $2.
Oh yeah, thick Gemini, bro. Just rub it and tugging, baby. Rub it and tugging. God, fucking waste of space, bitch.
What's going to change starting going forward is I'm going to start making videos for you, hopefully daily.
Daily videos. Listen to what this bitch is going to do. Listen, bro.
Yeah,
it's so fucking insulting.
And that is why I have this stream goal below. So as usual, I do have it set at $500 per stream. When we hit that goal for today, that means I will start uploading videos for you guys daily. The specific series I wanted you to start out with is called like morning messages, something like that. It's going to be something like that, where probably every 6 a.m. Eastern time, I will have little videos for the day giving you a message for how your day is going to be. This way, there's something for you to wake up to every morning and you get something on a schedule. Thank you.
Morning messages with the Hawk. Hey guys, just so you know, bro, she could just fucking Google the daily horoscopes or some bullshit, put in ChatGPT. You condense this all into one thing and post it. Right? This is lazy as fuck. This is so fucking lazy. Just outrageous. Like, hey guys, if you're a member, I'm gonna upload a video to inspire you every day. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the absolute fuck out of here. That is fucking.
Anna G, it's so good to see you here again. It's good to see all you guys. I missed the hell out of you. So that's what'll be happening as far as videos go, okay? And that's the goal we have for today, because I would really like to do those videos for you daily. Now, what's going to happen with streams?
This is insulting. This is fucking insulting as shit, what she says about streams. Now, pay attention. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Streams are going to be a little different. I have made a very big decision on this, and I took a long time thinking about it. So today, you guys might...
Real quick, Jessica, she doesn't wake up till 3 or 4. Bro, wait till you hear this. This is the most retarded, dumb, idiotic, insulting shit that her fucking little simps just follow her, bro. Like you see these little motherfuckers just eating and rooting in mud and shit? That's all she expects these fucking people to do, bro. And these little birdies, these are the gray names. The little piggies are the fucking green names, right? These little birdies are trying to graduate. They're trying to just bottom feed off whatever the fuck they're bottom feeding on, bro. That's all the fuck this is. Just listen. Just listen.
Have noticed. Thank you, Tyler, for becoming a subscriber. I forgot I still had those turned on, too. I get sounds for everything. I wish you guys could hear it. What's going to happen with streams is I am going to break out of this 2-hour show format. We all understand why the LCU had that format, right? Because they wanted to do a 24-hour circuit. Yeah. However, we don't have that many shows to worry about over here.
You have 2 shows to worry about. That many. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And I feel like they're 5 days a week, 2-hour shows every single day, totally drained everybody of their creativity. Everybody got fat, miserable, turned into alcoholics. Nobody over there could stay on their fucking jobs anymore. I don't want it to be like that here.
So I'll give her that point. It could be like, fuck, I got to go live today. What in the fuck am I going to do? I'll give her that point.
Yeah.
It did get a little draining sometimes. True. I will give her that. I do understand that. But doing any job all the fucking time on a schedule, that especially trying to be creative and do content and shit, it can be emotionally, or no, I'm sorry, not emotionally, wrong word. It can be mentally draining. I'll give her that. I will admit to that. I'll give her that one.
I want time to be creative and be inspired, especially as I do more spiritual work. So here's what's going to change. The streams are not going to be at a scheduled time anymore.
So the streams are not going to be at a scheduled time anymore. So you just got to wait, hoping, begging, fucking, hey, Hog, fucking bring me in. Give me some content, please. I'm begging you. Give me content. That's what she wants, bro. She wants motherfuckers waiting on her hand and foot, waiting for the next fucking content to put out to watch. Except for your little morning message bullshit. That's all this is, bro. That's all this is. She's trying to create and stir up some fucking, anticipation. That's all she wants is anticipation from these dumbasses that just want to do that shit. I'm telling you, bro. She's a fucking idiot.
Which is why I want to bring you guys videos as scheduled content, so you always know there is a time to check in to find me. But the streams are only going to happen when I feel called to stream.
When I feel called to stream is the only time I'm going to stream. So I think what she's saying is fucking Spirit's going to talk to her and tell her to stream, so she's going to hop on a stream. That's what I think. But you're insulting people. You're literally insulting these dumb people, and they're dumb enough to believe it. They're dumb enough to fucking believe it, bro.
When I get a message that I feel you guys need to know. Marijuana with $10. Thank you.
No one cares.
Because they're videos, I don't have to be at the computer a set time every day. Even if they're for daily messages, I can record them earlier in the week. I could just tap into that day's energy.
She can tap into the day's energy and record them early and schedule them. Are you fucking kidding me? These people are fucking idiots to believe this crock of shit. Hey guys, today's what, Wednesday? I can tell you what's going to happen on Saturday. I can tap into Saturday. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking just hook, line, and sinker in these dumbasses. And it's going to get to the point where, literally, if you take out Double C's donations, the bitch didn't even make $100. And you're insulting these people. You're literally insulting these people. And I can't believe they're dumb enough to fall for this shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm going to tap into the fucking... Dumb bitch.
No, hopefully more than 2 streams a month. I'm hoping.
So Gidgey said it best. She doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to work weekends and goes live whenever. This shit ain't going to work, bro. Go get a fucking IRL job, you dumb cunt. That's the only way you're going to make money. This is the laziest form of content. This is the dumbest form of content.
Yeah.
And she's literally just trying to hook, line, and sinker these motherfuckers, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. She's going to tap into the energy of that day. Get the fuck out of here.
That I'll still stream pretty much every day. I want that to be the goal. But I don't want to be tied to it. I don't want to be forced to stream if I don't feel inspired to. You know what I mean?
She doesn't want to feel forced to stream if she's not inspired to. What the fuck is inspiring you to stream?
Yeah, what? Yeah,
what in the actual hell is saying, ooh, hog, get in there? Who's your puppet master? Spirit? This fucking entity?
Yeah, you the puppet master. The spirit? What the? You the spirit, the puppet master? What the? Come on. With the poke.
Get the fuck out. It's, bro, you know what? Spirit's that voice in her head, bro. That's all it is. That tells you to do this evil demonic shit. That's what the spirit is. Ooh, the spirit has to talk to me for me to go live, guys. You're a fucking idiot, bro. If you believe this horse shit, you're a fucking idiot. Jesus, bro.
I want to stream because I have a message. I have some hot tea. I have something that I know that you guys need to hear. And that's why I want to come on. And the cool thing about that is it could be 2 a.m. It could be at 2 in the morning. And I will hop on if I'm getting messages. Because if I feel called that somebody needs to hear a certain message at a certain time, I'll pop on.
This is so insulting. She has this message somehow. What tea are you going to put out? Who gives a fuck about what you got to put out hot tea wise?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly, what are you going to do? What is this going to be? Hey guys, it's 2:30. Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the witching hour. I got some hot tea to give you. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. This is idiotic. This is just dumb, bro.
And for that reason, I want to break out of that streaming structure. Okay. So that breaks out of the scheduled time and breaks out of the 2-hour structure. So there's going to be a lot of experimenting going on.
No, I bet she likes to experiment. Dumb fucking bitch. Here's the thing, bro. Breaking out of the 2-hour structure and getting into like this. I mean, I get that, right? When you're trying to build a channel, you're trying to maintain audiences. You want to try to be there like at a certain time so people know you're going to be there. That's one thing with the whole redirect system that I'm like, bro, if you're good enough, they know when you're going to go live.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be redirected to them. Like, I understand the concept of the redirect, but your true fans know when you're live. They know what's happening. So they could just go to your stream whenever you're live, you know? That's how I saw it. I mean, I could be dumb wrong as fuck. That's how, look at this motherfucker. Just look at him. Jesus, man. I can't. I'm sorry, bro. This hog got me, this pig got me fucked up. But anyways, yeah, that's just how I feel about the whole thing. People know when you're live. They're going to tune into your channel. You don't need fucking redirects. But I get the redirect system.
Yeah.
Just like fucking Rastoff. There's the redirect. Let me go and start my show. Like, bro, start your fucking show. Why are you waiting on a redirect? I can't, bro.
I might start by trying to continue to go live at 8 p.m. anyway. But if I find that starts stressing me out more, makes me too anxious, puts me in not so good of a headspace, then I'll just switch and go live whenever. And that could mean we have even more streams. Shadow Wolf says, sometimes I stream too, and I even do vlogs or video reactions.
Sunshinery, thank you so much. Thank you for dissecting this Razorback hog for all of us, Ken. You damn right, Sunshinery. Thank you for all you do for me. Thank you so much. Y'all buying me coffees today. That's awesome. As soon as I leave this stream, I'm gonna get me some damn coffee. Trust me. Got a little bit left. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, and Nevada says, I got burnt out doing live streams 3 to 4 times a week. It can burn you out. And the thing is, the type of content that I was creating before was very much LCU style content, right? And the problem is, even the LCU is fucking sick of LCU style content. No one wants to see that shit from 2016 anymore.
Bruh, they're making money hand over fist right now. LCU is making money. So let's calm down, Mrs. 100 and some viewers getting outside of thick Gemini fucking $70. Let's calm the fuck down with your content, bitch. Look at this. Look at this pause. Look at this smirk, bro. Look at this. She's like, this is literally the definition of you're putting your nose up at someone. It's fucking. I can't, bro. Why do I do this to myself? For you guys, that's why I'm fucking listening to this dumb bitch. God.
Played out and it's old. So I was doing some of that content a little bit over here when I tried to carry over Queens, carry over my legacy. Hi, Alice. But I think
carry over your legacy for being a heel and being someone that people fucking hated. That's your legacy. Remember that. That's your fucking legacy.
That content is old, played out, and you could tell because if you watch anyone else doing that sort of content, like Savage or Roxy or even iVixie, all their numbers suck.
They're gonna prove your ass wrong, you dumb bitch.
Oh, so, I don't want to go down the road of sucking. I want to succeed.
Sucking. You're a fucking succubus.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm giddy because I've missed you guys for so long. Hey, Chloe, it's good to see you. Good to see you. So,
Lunchbox, thank you so much. EBT overpaid, don't tell them. Thank you so much, Lunchbox. I appreciate you, brother.
So what this means for the rest of the week, to sum it all up, is I will try for the rest of the week to stream at 8 p.m. But if that needs to change, it'll change, okay? For me, fall is a time about new starts, new beginnings. So we're going to start fresh with this new type of content. I hope you guys will stand by and try it out because even if you're not normally into tarot readings or stuff like that, it's still going to be mostly streams of me talking to you. And you're...
Who wants that?
Yeah, you
Who
want that.
the fuck wants that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Going to have probably the most attention I've ever been able to give during streaming because it's all about you guys, okay? But then the different topics we talk about can help us grow. Yeah, exactly, FBI director. You see the same sort of things that have been done since 2015 ad nauseum. Thank you for saying you're glad to see me back. I'm glad to be back too.
Let's check out this one. So this is, Kim comes in.
Trouble. Are you saying Rastov, the man that wore fishnets, has too much self-respect? Come on now. We're in trouble.
Scooter, I see that you are doing the humiliation ritual to get power in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You're wearing the dress. Well, congratulations. You're now community manager, and you will share your responsibilities with Rastov.
Oh, great.
Congratulations to...
I just had the entire community stop calling me a simp and a cuck, and now they're going to fucking hate me for some other goddamn reason, like they hate Rastov. Fuck. What does a community manager even do, Albert?
I don't know. That's a big responsibility for you, girl.
Do I just like go to the other shows and like try to poach their pay pigs and their crowns and stuff?
I think that's what
I think you need to do that for sure. Because Lolcow Nuts is the best show in the LCU.
If anybody wants to pay pig or crown, slide into my DMs.
Anybody wants to pay pig or crown, do it now.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just play this clip of Billy. It's legitimately like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm not gonna play the sound because I don't know what they're saying in the background. That is Billy the Fridge, everybody, and he told the story on Rewind last night. I'll just recap. So he went and like stream sniped Only Use Me Blade, showing up like this in this dress. He didn't show up as a man. He didn't show up as himself. He showed up as whatever that creature was. And they did a live stream, and apparently he got groped by some guy, and like Blade was trying to hit on him, And he tried to take off the wig, and Blade's like, "Hey, put on the wig. You need to keep the wig on." And he's like, "Okay."
Billy the Fridge. I'll tell you, Billy the Fridge almost turned into a deep freezer.
You know, I bet some people were wanting to put some things into his fridge that night.
Yeah, his fridge was almost full.
Right, I would hit it. He was actually, look, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, I promise. But that man looked like a woman in that picture. Like we talked about it. He looked better than Gidgey. Like this man looked like a woman.
He did.
He should be running Lolcow dolls.
I'll tell you what, he does not look better than you and me.
I don't know.
What
do you guys think? Do you think who do you think is more attractive? Do you think it's us or do you think it's Billy? I mean, if you can get us to twerk, I don't want to twerk because I'm a respectful bitch. I have morals. You know, I care about my image. But
big booty scooty bops.
Alberta, on the other hand, does not have that much self-respect at the current moment. But we're gonna get into that shortly.
I think I have a lot of self-respect.
Okay, let's just start from the beginning. And Albert, I'm going to call you Albert right now. Do not break out the Vaseline. Keep the Vaseline up. We don't need the Vaseline today.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Keep the Vaseline.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I can go grab it.
So, can we just start with the Gidgey stuff? Can we put that away? Can we shelve that?
Yes, we can shelve it for right now. Yeah, it's fine.
Not for right now. Okay.
No, not forever though. It's not going to be forever.
What if you find a nice woman and you know you have a.
I think your mom is a nice. I think Gidgey is a nice woman. But we'll just put it on the shelf.
Okay. And can we shelve the leech?
Oh no, yes. Okay. She's nothing compared to your mother. I'll just be honest.
I'm not even gonna get angry. I'm not. You're saying you're gonna put it away for right now, so I'm not gonna get angry. So we can put away the leech. Well, the leech was actually on Nerds last night. We're not gonna talk about that because
I don't even know who that is. Who is that again?
Exactly. So let's talk about the one then. Who is the one?
You tell me, big boy.
Does it start with an S and end with an A?
Don't make me blush.
Okay. Exactly. Like Bill Clinton says, nothing compares to the sweet tea. Nothing. I mean, look. It seems somewhat natural, you know, especially people have made some comments, including myself, you know, it makes sense to me, right? It does. But can you tell everybody else what it is about her that gets you so fired up?
Her personality is absolutely wonderful. She is stunning. Excuse me. She is absolutely stunning. Like her smile, oh my. Come on, guys.
Not the smile.
Oh
not
my
the smile.
God.
How are we going back to the smile?
Her smile's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's just killing it.
So let me ask you this though, because and we have some clips of her that we're gonna get to. You came out like hard against her. You didn't like her at all.
Tenacity Young super chatted $19.99. FMK. Billy, Alberta. Scooter, you're all dressed as women in this scenario.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I have to fuck myself? I mean, obviously I'm marrying Billy. Like, and I talked about last night. Billy's like an entity, but like that woman, I could marry that woman. Fuck it, dude. I'm fucking Albert and I'm killing myself in Minecraft.
Scooter.
Okay. Albert. No. We're not gonna start showing skin for free. If they want a nip slip costs them, okay? This will be well, actually Tina's still on the network, so there's still a chance, but this is gonna be it's getting rare for nip slips. Lisi doesn't have dolls anymore. We know there was an incident there. The only other nip slipper left in the universe, there was, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I heard about it. The stream got taken down. The only other nip slipper in the universe is Tina D. So if you want a nip slip, today is probably your last chance for a real nip slip. Zay's not going to have a nip slip. Batgirl's not going to have a nip slip. We could have a nip slip. We're wearing some low cut dresses today, right? I can't do this. Fuck. Okay.
You want a purple nurple?
No, I don't want a purple nurple. I don't.
Are you sure?
Okay, we didn't talk about that either. Can we talk about the fact that you gotta stop trying to fuck me? I am your co-host. We can't fuck.
Is that the problem?
That is a problem.
You definitely want to.
Oh no.
You definitely want to know.
It's so fucking hot right now, and this fucking. I am so sexy that I am feeling.
All right, I will stop. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
So you came out. Go ahead.
I thought we can just go on a date.
We're shelving that.
$5 biggie bag.
No, Albert. We've talked about this. It's time. I need the Albert I had last week. I need that Albert. I need the big dog pimp blood. I need that Albert back.
I'll always be a pimp. I don't know what you're thinking. But like I'm always gonna be a pimp. You know.
And that's
just how this shit goes.
Because the fucking simp shit, it ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah. That was my alter ego, my other personality.
All right.
I'm a straight pimp.
He's fucking back,
you know
guys.
how it goes.
Let's get W's in the chat. Get some nuts in the chat. We got our boy back. The pimp is back. Fuck yeah. Thank you.
I've always been a player pimp.
So now that we've got that squared away, you're a player pimp. What is it about Sweet Tea? Or we already covered that. You came out against Sweet Tea. Why did you come out so hard against Sweet Tea, like when we first started out?
Because I just I didn't like the way she talked to my mom, but I realized that's her and my mom's fight, and that's not my fight. She's too beautiful to argue with, in my opinion.
I think that's really
a lot of people might not agree, but I mean, it's cool. You know, like, I just want to straight up answer yes or no. Like, I'm not going to keep pushing the narrative. Once you say no, it's no. You know what I mean? I respect boundaries. That's one thing Pimp Dan does. You know, so.
Well, you know, you said something about allegations there, and we know there's a whole list of Sweet Tea allegations.
Yeah. But it's just absolutely not true.
Well,
you know, listen. I made this pretty clear. If she don't accept the $5 biggie bag, that's cool. That's cool. But I'll give a $5 biggie bag to anybody. Keemstar, you want a $5 biggie bag?
I'm not trying to fuck Keemstar, right?
No, I asked if you wanted a $5 biggie bag.
So that's not like a sexual and anyway.
No. Anybody can get a $5 biggie bag. You want one?
I mean, I could go for a $5 biggie bag. I can't eat a $5 biggie bag right now, but I could go for a $5 biggie bag.
Okay, then. Anybody can get a $5 biggie bag.
So,
Billy,
Sweet Tea, are you here?
Win. You know Wins likes $5 biggie bag.
No, we know Wings can put away some $5 biggie bags. He goes for the deluxe biggie bag meal.
He's an upgrade. Fuck a bacon. He wants the fucking Dave strip.
So this is because and I know Sweet Tea's big concern, and I get it because I've watched Sweet Tea since she's not since
I would never listen. I would never. If she told me straight up, Albert, just stop. I wouldn't even ask her ever again. Like, it's cool with me. Straight pimping. But you always gotta move on. There's always more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always more out here. You know what I mean? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
I just thought you were the best looking one, so I wanted you. But if you don't reciprocate the feelings, then I mean, it's straight cool with me, cuz.
So this is real then, because I get Sweet Tea's thing. Like, everybody fucks with Sweet Tea. This is a real thing. Like, you're actually.
I'm not even messing around. I ain't got no time for it. I'm done. Listen. My wrist game has been applied. All right. So if she don't accept, then shit, just say that shit, cuz, get it over with.
Now, as you know, there is a Burns book made by Sweet Tea. Batgirl also does some art. We have. What the fuck is this?
I'm in the Burn book. Let me guess. Am I in the Burn book?
You're not in the Burn book. What am I looking at here, though? I had it paused on this, but I didn't even. A 50
while we're playing this,
will exploit retards for. Okay, this is. What the fuck is this? This isn't what I was gonna show you guys. I promise. I want to.
My dress is kind of shortcut. My bad. I'm sorry.
Canvases that I actually could make different stuff on.
Oh, nice.
And I started working on fan art of Sweet Tea and Albert since they're in love. I started painting that for them. So, it's insane.
Batgirl, I really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Look, thank you.
People are starting to ship it, and I ship it too. Look, it's almost like a storybook romance. Yes, Tina and Sweet Tea have like a whole lot of it, but almost like Romeo and Juliet. Like that's what gets it for me.
I just don't understand why people can't believe that I like Sweet Tea. If listen. All she has to listen. I want a response. She doesn't have to come up here. I can't force her to come up here. I'm not trying to pressure anything. I just all I want is a yes or a no. And if you don't want to talk about it anymore, I definitely won't. Just tell me right now. Have Rostov text me and say, tell Albert to stop, and I will absolutely stop. My hand, I won't say another word to you. I won't even speak your name.
Now look, I actually I played Wingman a little bit. And I talked to Rostov behind the scenes, and I said, look, is it okay if my guy Albert comes up and just says a few words to Sweet Tea tonight? And he gave me the green light. So if Sweet Tea doesn't want to come up right now, which is totally okay, I know she's got.
I absolutely understand. Listen, I absolutely understand. I just want to make sure that like everybody's transparent. Like I'm not trying to. I'm not. There's no forcing. There's no pressure. I just asked a question.
Look,
I don't never want to make a woman feel like I'm trying to pressure her because that's not what I do.
I respect
it. It was just a question, Scooter. That's all it was.
It's like Billy says. Look, Sweet Tea, and it's because everybody fucks with her. I think.
I'm not messing around.
Exactly. Sweet Tea's quick to jump to that though, and she's gonna accuse people of things that maybe isn't true. I think it's almost like a defense mechanism. So I think it was more her just like, well, hold on, his mom hates me. He said a bunch of shit to me, and now he's saying that he likes me. Where'd that come from?
It came from my inner heart. It came from my heart.
Look, love's complicated. Now, just to be clear, because there was a whole thing with Lacey, you're not in love with Sweet Tea. At least not yet, right?
No, I just want to be able to take her on a date. That's it. And if she says no, then I'll accept that.
Glam Mayhem, welcome to Band World. Where are we?
Thank you for the member.
We're at 7 members. We don't even have a member goal today because I wanted to hold off. Albert's got the hair dye coming today. We're gonna get that done.
We need to get a pay today and a crown. And if we get one pay, I will come like this tomorrow also.
No, you're not coming like no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes.
Okay, just so we are clear, I will not be coming in a dress tomorrow. If we get a pay pig, Alberto will be back tomorrow.
Yep. I'll be back full force.
Fuck me, man. Did I already shout out Glam Mayhem? Welcome to Band World. I'm sorry. My mind is just a whirlwind right now between this. Let's get back to this cafe clip. I think there's a little bit more that she talks about.
Appalachian Princess, and she's like, "Thank you for the new teeth," because I wanted to be nice and paint her with.
You gonna buy her some new teeth?
No, well, Timu has a good deal.
Okay. Hey, I
Timu
respect that.
Talk again. I want to make sure my mic ain't echoing because I turned the speakers up.
We good?
Yeah.
Oh, we echoed.
Yeah. All right, is that better?
Test. Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so look, people are starting to ship this. I think people are starting to realize this is a real thing. I know it's a real thing because I talked to Albert.
Me and Scooter talked last night, and I told him straight up, like, what am I doing wrong here? I'm not trying to be predatory against women. I never would.
I think part of that's my fault, to be honest, because we had the whole lychee bullshit, and people are just kind of like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go again." But look, there's really no cloud here. It's a completely different situation. It's a real thing. Like, you got Sweet Tea. She's on the top show in the LCU. I mean, Short Bus is having its issues, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. Like Rastov's great, Sweet Tea's great. They'll figure it out. Albert's fucking the son of Tina D. Like, you want to talk about an LCU power couple? That is like the trailer park power couple of the century.
I do not need clout. I've been in Kid Behind the Camera's videos for upwards of a decade. Millions and millions of views with me, at least in the background.
Now, let's see. I think there was something else from Rewind I wanted to talk about. Okay, actually, yeah. Let's play the Short Bus clip first, where Sweet Tea talks a little bit about the situation, and then we're gonna play your response on Rewind. Maybe I forget exactly what that response was, but this is Short Bus last night.
Like mad shit.
Wait,
and then he comes on here.
Oh, whoops. We skipped ahead. Sorry, I didn't.
Can you turn it up so I don't have to turn up my speakers? Because I can't hear it with shit.
I will make sure it's turned up. It should be. Yeah, it's turned up all the way now. All right, let's try this again.
Chatted $19.99. Sweet Tea, how do you feel about Albert taking you on a date/dates?
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the whole Albert
I think it's
thing?
stupid. I think it's fucking ridiculous. He was talking like mad shit about me the day before.
Yeah.
Like mad shit. And then he comes on here demanding that I say yes to his fucking date.
No, I did not, dude. Let's just pause it. I did not demand you say yes. I just wanted an answer. That's it. Listen, I'm getting pissed now. I'm getting pissed, and Alberta's about to get mad. Listen, I did not demand a yes. All I wanted to know was what was your answer. I actually find you attractive. What more do you want from me?
Look, I think again.
If you want me to stop, just say, Albert, stop. And I will never talk to you again. I will never ask you on another date. Stop fucking with my feelings.
And I think that's all that you really want, right? You want a straight up answer, yes or no. You know,
I haven't gotten a yes or no.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
I think she wasn't taking it seriously.
I'll put it out in the universe. I asked the question. It's over.
I really think.
I broke my lipstick, I think. Come on. No, I didn't.
Look, Rastov and me, we're trying to be your wingman here. I think there could be something here. I really, not like that. You need to take off the makeup and everything else and put on man clothes. But I really believe you should call into Short Bus tonight and say, look, this is for real. You know, drop the simp bullshit. I don't know where the fuck all that came from. And say, you know, the pimp daddy wants to take you out for a biggie bag. And not in that way.
I'm not going to say pimp daddy because this is going to be a problem if I say pimp daddy. I'll do it. I'll do it. But I just want to know what you guys' thoughts are in the chat. Like, do you think I'm making the wrong decision?
What do we
Am
think?
I making the wrong decision?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. Should Albert ask out Sweet Tea?
I already have.
For real this time. Because let's be honest, you were not bringing the Albert energy. You were like, hey, you want to hang out sometime as friends? Like, dude, you were literally being me as a fucking cuck. Like, my cuck juice rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
Am I setting up Albert for a disaster? Is that what's happening? Tell me in the chat. Vote. Are we setting up Albert for a disaster? Vote no if you think this is going to be a disaster. I, honest to God, think they could be the fucking LCU power couple of the fucking century.
She's not interested in. I'm. You know what? What more can I do and say? I've done the best I could.
That's fair. That's fair. And you talked about it a little bit more in Rewind. I don't think we really need to play that clip today because we basically rehashed the same things. Do you want to see Sweet Tea dance?
No.
Okay.
Because then if I said yes, then there would be more allegations. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to see nobody dance. I'm good. I can watch. Do you want to have a dance party? $100. We'll have a dance party right now.
Well, actually, if we get, I mean, twerking is a form of dancing, right?
You want me up, so I'm going to send you over to Lolcow Aussie. So go and check out that and sick meet. Go and show them some love. So I'll be back, I think, tomorrow. I don't know yet. So, and when you go over to Lolcow Aussie, tell them meet. So I'm go and check out Lolcow Aussie. Yeah.